All right, and welcome to Lunchtime Lineups number 13. Today, actually, we'll go over yesterday and the previous day, or just yesterday, I guess. So it didn't do too well yesterday. I ended up going all in with the money I had left. Luckily, I ended up winning a little bit of money. $9, I think, and I think I had $1 something left over. So I got a little bit to keep me going here. I'm probably going to do 5 lineups today, so that'll take me down to 99 cents. But I will. Today I figure I'll go through my whole process of using the spreadsheet that I created to pick my lineups. It doesn't seem to be doing too bad still. Like I'm noticing some guys that I'm picking are in the optimal lineups every day. I'm just not getting the same guys in the same lineup. So hopefully that'll click here eventually. I went ahead and updated it this morning. So if we filter, you can see February 8th, which was yesterday, is on here. And you can see who was in the top lineup, which would have been Kyrie Irving, Drew Holiday. For the point guards, for the shooting guards, it would have been J.R. Smith and Jamal Crawford, who had 31 and 34 points there. And then for the small forwards, it's already filtered. Looks like Danilo Gallinari and Nicholas Batum. And then for the power forwards, it would have been, let's scroll over, Paul Millsap and Kenneth Faried. We had 50 and 42. And then Nikola Vucevic. Still no idea if I'm pronouncing that right, but we'll go with it. For the center, who had 53. So I had him, I pretty much had all these guys in lineups last night, but unfortunately they weren't all in the same lineup. Yeah, I'm pretty actually the only person I didn't have in a lineup was Drew Holiday, but the other 8 guys I had in lineups last night, so it's just unfortunate that I didn't get them in the on the same one. But so we'll go ahead and we'll make some picks today. So we'll start with the point guards here, and I use this opponent count. And I've explained it before, but this is just how many times this an opposing team has gone up against somebody that was in the optimal lineup. So like on January 29th, Austin Rivers played against the LA Lakers and dropped this many points. On January 8th, Russell Westbrook dropped this many. So you can kind of see who doesn't defend well against certain positions and certain people as well. So let's see who's playing. Normally I have 2 screens going, but since we're recording, we'll just I'll have to flip back and forth here. Maybe we'll just do, yeah, okay. So we'll see who's playing tonight. So we've got Boston, Milwaukee, Washington, New York. Okay, so no Lakers there. So Denver, Cleveland. So I just kind of look and see who all's in here. The top, few teams here. So Cleveland, Sacramento, Minnesota. And none of those guys are playing. I did see, I think, was New York on there? Let's see. Dallas, Portland, Houston. Alright, so there's Dallas and Houston are both playing. And actually, that might be, we got Steph Curry going against Houston, and they're out there. Let's see who. And I like to try and get some cheap ones too. So let's see. Doesn't look like Utah's got any really good point guards going against Dallas. If Trey Burke plays, I would go with him. But it says he will not play. Let's see this Raul Neto. Well, he's looks like he's been putting up some minutes anyway, and he's getting some decent points there. We'll go ahead and I'm gonna take a chance with this guy. We'll go with him, and then like I said, actually I think Milwaukee was on that list too, right? Or am I making that up? I am making that up. Golden State's on there too, so Houston would be a good team to have going there. Alright, so let's see. So probably be a good idea to go with Steph Curry tonight. He's expensive, and there's a good chance I'm going to go with James Harden. It says game time decision, but it doesn't say why. So I'm not sure what's going on there. So it makes me kind of nervous to play him. I'm going to go ahead and put him in the lineup for now. Just try and keep an eye on that. All right, we'll go back to the spreadsheet here, and we'll do the shooting guards, and we'll go to opponent count. Moved over here a little bit. So Washington, I'm not sure if they're playing today or not. Let's see. They are not. Okay. Washington, Sacramento's not playing. Oklahoma City's not playing. I don't think Atlanta is. Phoenix, Clippers. Yeah, so none of those teams. So the only bad thing about there not being a lot of teams playing tonight is smaller pool. Portland, Miami, Denver is up there. Portland. So Miami's playing San Antonio. Let's see. So we go with. This might be a good opportunity to get somebody fairly cheap. Since Miami doesn't do well against shooting guards, we could go with Danny Green here, who's can put up some decent points. We'll give him a shot tonight. All right, let's go to the small forward. Do opponent count. Let's see who we got. Where'd it go? Over here. Washington, Chicago. All right, so Miami again is up there for this. They've been in that against an optimal person 12 times. Let's see. Houston's up there. And Golden State. So we got a few teams up there that are not good against a small forward position. Should be a good chance to. Oh wait, Washington is playing tonight. How did I miss that? Let's go back and look at their shooting guards. So Aaron Afflo might be a good choice too, or maybe even Langston Galloway. Yeah. We'll leave it the way it is for now, and then possibly go back. So Washington's up there on this one too, so it might not be a bad idea. Carmelo Anthony would probably be a good pick. Who else was up there? I thought it was Golden State, Houston, and Miami is also up there. Okay, so a lot of these. So this one and this one as well. Let's see. So Kawhi Leonard be a good choice. Let's see. Houston, Golden State. Go with Ariza. He's fairly cheap. Where was that at? Let's do. Nice. So we'll go ahead and we're gonna go with Kawhi Leonard. I think he's got a good chance of putting up some numbers today. Let's see what he did his previous game against the 41 against the Lakers. In that Dallas game, he didn't play very much because it was a blowout. So we'll do that. Let's see. Washington, New York. Would like to go. We'll put Carmelo. I've only got 57.50 a player though. Alright, I'm gonna leave that blank for now and come back to it. Let's look at the power forwards. And we'll go. Actually, it's right here. So Sacramento, Indiana, Dallas, LA, Atlanta. Let's see. Lakers, Houston is up there. So I had a feeling they would be. Boston. Okay, let's look at the Houston game for power forward, and let's see. So I wouldn't mind going with Draymond Green. He'd probably be a good one to have tonight. He is a little bit more expensive, so that's going to drop my price down a little bit. Let's check out centers real quick. See who we got. Got there. So anybody against Atlanta, Chicago, Denver, Detroit, Indiana, Minnesota, Philly. So Dallas, I think, is the top one playing tonight. All right, let's see. So who was playing Dallas, Utah? So it might not be a bad idea to grab Rudy Gobert here, going against Dallas. Because Dallas isn't great against going against centers. And then we will Let's see. All right, so we'll go back to power forwards here. Actually, Derek Favors might be a good one. He had a pretty good last game. Oh, maybe not last game, but the game before that anyway. So against Phoenix, he didn't do too well, which is kind of surprising because I don't think Phoenix does well against power forwards. Let's do this again. All right. And normally what I would do is filter all the teams that are playing tonight, but that would take a little bit more time, so I'm just kind of doing it this way. All right, so New York and Milwaukee are both on there. So who's Boston got power forward? So we can go with maybe Jabari Parker there. So, well, he puts in the minutes anyway. That's tempting. Actually, I'm going to throw in Jared Sullinger. I'd really like to get Draymond Green, but I don't think that's going to, that's not going to work. Okay. So we'll probably go ahead and go, let's filter out all of them real quick, see what we got. So David West is one I've been going with lately. He did well against the Lakers. New Orleans tends to do better against the poorer teams. Let's go. I think we will go ahead and go with Clint Capela. Give him the shot, and then so leaves us with 5,600 for a small forward. Looks like Otto Porter there. It might be. I don't think I have anybody from that game. He did pretty well against Charlotte. New York. Let's see if New York's on the small forward list there. It's right here. Actually, we can just do this since I know what team I'm looking for. So 5 times. And actually, he played them and got 31 against the Knicks on October 31st. So, so we will go ahead and give him a shot again. He's got a nice history against them, at least this season. So, this will be my lineup. Couple chances here with this Raul Neto. I guess that's the biggest chance I'm taking. The rest of these guys are hopefully going to be pretty solid, but we shall see. Hope this was a little bit informative for you guys. Kind of get a look into my mindset when I choose these lineups. Like I said last night, picked 8 out of the 9 guys that were in the optimal lineup, just in different lineups, unfortunately, spread out over, I think, 6. So I feel like there's some merit to this. So hopefully I'm just going to keep plugging away and hope that something turns up. So let me know what you think. Like, comment, message, dislike, whatever you want to do. Subscribe. Join the 4 other ones now that I have. And till next time.